Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another match from our Millennium Games from Rochester, New York, Store Championship for Game of Thrones the card game, 2nd edition. This is the final video in the series. We have the same players as in the last video, so Rob, myself versus Simon. We were top 2 after the Swiss, and we made it into the top 4, both of us, along with Kyle Duncan from our Burlington, Ontario / Hobby Kingdom meta you guys see on our streams every week, and also Kevin Austin, who's a local player with us in Burlington, Ontario at Hobby Kingdom. 3 of us drove down together. All 3 of us made the top 4, so we felt pretty good about that. And Simon, the lone man out here, local to the Rochester, New York area. So the top 4 game, me being a dummy, I sat down across from Kyle Duncan, who, funny thing, in the first round, if you noticed, I missed the first round of Swiss, forgot to put an SD card in my GoPro camera, and was trying to record my game against Kyle Duncan, which was super close, super tight. He got a mod win. We made it to time, but he narrowly pushed out the victory. And then in the top 4, I faced Kyle Duncan again, and I beat him, obviously, now that you see me sitting here in the finals. But beside us, Simon and Kevin were playing, and I guess Kyle Duncan, you know, he just distracts me and throws me off my game, and I forget to hit the record button in the top 4, so we missed that round. And here we are with the finals. So it looks like Simon's got Jamie, Tyrion, a Courtesan of the Rose, and a Rose Road out after the first round marshalling plus setup. He's got Wardens of the West. This is the plot he chose to play. He's got no gold saved, but he does have Tyrion on the board, so I might lose an additional 2 cards from my hand. Maybe even 4 if he can get Tyrion to trigger twice and win 2 intrigue challenges. I open with Noble Cause. I have Pycelle, a Merchant, looks like Lannister for card draw, and a Rose Road, and I bomb Tywin in, so he is out first round, and I leave a gold behind for the challenges phase.
I will.
So I should have no problem getting card draw, hopefully, off of Lannister and Pycelle's Insight. But I do have a mitt full of cards because I couldn't really play much there the first round, but I got my economy seated with the Rose Road and Tywin. So I should be able to just continually flood cards out, or at least play what I want to play with no restrictions on my economy.
That is that. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. No worries.
No defenders.
So I lose an intrigue.
Reactions to winning, sir.
Alright, I get 1 thing.
Unopposed. We got an unopposed bonus.
1 claim. And I also.
So he's going to pay the 2 to make me choose.
So do that first. Yeah.
Okay. I thought I win was after I claimed.
No,
okay.
reaction after you win.
Sure.
So I gotta get rid of
Just trying to make sure the order's right here. So I do have to choose and discard first before claim. So I'm thinning my hand down to make it easier odds for him to grab something I don't want him to have.
Win an intrigue challenge, draw a card. Ooh, you're gonna draw so many cards. That's exciting.
Yeah, fill my hand after you empty it, jerk.
It's just making jokes there. Simon noticing how much card draw I have on the table. And I'm saying I need it because I gotta refill my hand after he's done emptying it. And you gotta have to put to the sword. And it looks like I chose just some chuds. Arbor Knight for sure for the claim. I didn't see the other one there, but yeah, he thinned my hand out nice there. Looks like we got Jamie coming in for military. Doesn't have to kneel to attack. I do have a Lannister Merchant I can just kill, so I'm not worried. But it looks like I'm going to defend with Jamie.
Nothing to declare.
Or, sorry, defend with Tywin. My bad. Defend Jamie with Tywin. Grab a Renown. Looking back, I don't know if that was the optimal play. Not sure I was trying to do that there. He did not have any gold to do a put to the sword, but
It is. I'm gonna block.
looks like I'm not worried about the card draw.
I win claim 1 from you.
I do a power challenge with Pycelle. I get insight draw. But maybe I should have let the merchant die for military. And then try to win an intrigue with Tywin. I could have drawn off Lannister too. Knocked a card out of his hand. Maybe change the tides there in the card advantage battle there. So I think he has to discard 1 to reserve. Simon does have 7 in hand.
Cersei Lannister.
Okay.
Second. Noble cause.
So we both flip a noble cause.
So who has?
You have less power, so you choose who goes first.
I'm gonna go first.
And Simon chooses to go first, most likely because he has Jamie on the board. So it's nice to go first when you can use Jamie and then use him again on defense if necessary, because he does not kneel to attack during his military challenges.
Predictably, I will spend 5 of it on Tywin Lannister.
Nice.
So Simon's got his own Tywin on the board.
And
Yes, Tywin, Jamie, and Tyrion. Things are not looking good,
that is all I can.
but I have not marshaled yet. But I do have Tywin. Obviously, I have a lord or lady, or I wouldn't have played noble cause. So let's see what I can put out here. And draw an 8 gold there. And another Rose Road, just more economy. I'm gonna have no problem playing anything I need to play. Oh, it was Jamie I discarded from my hand. From the Wardens of the West ability there.
Oh, I should have heads on spikes. I didn't see the Jamie. Ah.
So 1, 4 lady, 4, 5. This guy.
Well, I got my own Tyrion.
So you, okay. So you got 8 money. The first one only cost you 3. It should have cost you 3, right?
I reduced here.
Oh, reduced here,
And,
okay.
yeah, and then 2 Lord and Lady in hand.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
Let's go.
I have a feeling that was a seal of the hand I'm debating putting out there. Seems good when you have 6 gold to spare.
Yeah, let's drop Cersei.
Oh no, it was Cersei.
4,
$4, leaving 2.
6 on 2. Cool.
So I'm gonna try to turn this card advantage game around.
Alright.
Try to fill my hand with Pycelle and Lannisport, and empty my opponent's hand with Cersei. So yeah, economy-wise, character-wise, I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm definitely ahead here. But we are tied, 1-1. So it could go either way. See what happens here in the challenge phase. Simon's going first. See if he plays this right. If he does a military with Jamie, he could gain a renown. Unless I stuff it again with Tywin. But he could gain a renown, and I would probably kill my Lannisport merchant. So he might, if he goes aggressive here, he could help. Like he could possibly kneel out stuff, but making it me hit less harder on the way back. But with him only at 1 power, I might let more go unopposed because the game's still early. So. It's not like he's going to burst to the win here, so it's okay with a few unopposed at the beginning. Going to try to hit back harder on my turn. So I think he only has 1 gold, and the fact if he's thinking about a military here, and now he's looking at his hand. If he does Tyrion first, then I know a put to the sword is a possibility. But I will gain gold off my Tyrion, which will buff Tywin up enough to block that put to the sword if necessary.
Your situation just got a lot better. Our decks are similar, and forget how good this deck is because I'm like, wow, that deck is amazing.
Yeah, I feel the same looking at yours.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
4.
4. Alright, I'm going to do a military. Tywin and Jamie.
So he's going military first. I believe 1 gold remaining. So, and he's putting in Tywin and Jamie. So the option for a put to the sword is most likely off the table here. So I shouldn't be too worried. It's always better to have that gold to make them think.
You return him to your hand.
This guy?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. So I declared no defenders. He bounces the merchant back to my hand using a things I do for love.
So,
And now I have to kill someone more important,
claim it up.
which most likely will just be Pycelle. He's 3-cost Chud, but Chud nonetheless. He is card draw and another character on the board, so Simon now has more characters than me out, and he's got a courtesan he can claim.
Then I will do an intrigue challenge with Tyrion.
So intrigue challenge. Tyrion, Jaime, 9 strength,
I'm gonna stealth up Tywin.
and a stealth and pass Tywin. Not sure why he's going so hard on the offense. We gain our gold from Tyrion.
Seriously, being terrible. Ooh, that's awful. Didn't think about that.
He's complaining about
I'm gonna spend.
Cersei hitting with 2 claim, but he opens himself up for the Cersei by going too aggressive on the offense. Probably better to defend.
Any reactions to winning?
I get a power, and then I get to do.
So no defenders. I jump the Hound out of hand to save him from being discarded. There's a put to the sword, or sorry, Tears of List is discarded for claim, which is pretty much useless in the mirror match,
Then I will.
unless I can snag a Hound who stays in play,
Okay.
or maybe a Tarly or a Knight of Flowers. So maybe it's not completely useless, but it's not as efficient as against when you're playing like Starks or Greyjoys. But either way, still sad to see that card go.
I win.
You win.
Reaction, we'll draw a card.
Yep.
So I do an intrigue challenge. Cersei wins. Courtesan blocks unopposed. I draw for Lannisport,
Claim of 2.
and here we go. Claim 2. Looks like he's got 5 or 6 cards in hand. 6 cards, down to 4.
Oh my God.
Cersei and Knight of Flowers.
All right,
Wow, that's a pull.
I think that was game winning right
And Simon saying that's a game-winning pull there.
there. The only
It may have just destroyed any chance he has, he thinks, but he almost fell off his chair there by that pull. Feel good about it, but he did leave himself open. He does have Tywin, Jaime, and Tyrion on the board, who he could have used any combination of those to sit back and try to block the intrigue or make me really commit to it.
I'll try to put to the sword this guy.
And here we go. Tywin, military challenge, enough for a put to the sword. Does he have the gold to block it? No Hands of Judgment. So Tywin puts Tywin to the sword.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'll keep playing.
And the game just swung in my favor heavily by that 2 claim intrigue pull and put to the sword.
Oh, yeah, it's unopposed. That was a reaction. Unopposed. Claim of.
So claim a 1. He's got to kill someone else here.
Right. I killed the person in the rows.
And Courtesan goes. He's now down to Tyrion and Jaime on the board.
And let's do power with Tyrion.
So power with Tyrion, stealth and Jaime.
Let's take one. Or do you have ambush or anything?
Get unopposed into power. 4 claim.
6.
You have 4. I have 4. Yep.
So take on. Instant.
Alright.
3 cards to 6.
So it looks like I'm at 7 power after gaining dominance there. Against 2 power on the other side of the board. Yeah, I remember talking with Simon after this game, just saying a little tip to him is not to go so aggressive on the offense and leave yourself open like that for getting hit with 2 claim intrigues and put to the swords and stuff like that. You gotta always prepare for the worst case scenario. Sometimes it's okay to, like, quote unquote lose the round and just play defensively and slow your opponent down on the power gain. Play defensively, stop those effects while you get a little more set up
Draw 3 or we cut.
to win the overall game.
I'll choose these 3.
And I pointed that out as his fault in this game for sure. It's just going really aggressive on the offense. He did say it was because he built this deck to just, like, keep the pressure on and go first and empty your hand and kill your board and that kind of thing, but yeah, it just didn't work out for him there. Opened him up for that put to the sword, that's for sure. So he plays Wildfire. I kill the Hound.
matter because you're going to kick my ass in the military.
We draw 2. See what you got. Oh, is that all your gold? Oh,
So he's debating spending all his gold on Littlefinger here. He hasn't triggered him yet. He's not sure if he'll bounce back the hand and play something different, which I'm usually okay with now that I've seen some information out of his hand. I'm not going to force him to keep it in play. But he chooses to put Littlefinger back and not draw cards. He's worried about leaving himself too exposed for the military. So instead, he plays Courtesan in the Rose and to seal the hand on Jamie.
So I will take 2 for my plot, 2 for Tywin, 2 for my Rose Roads.
So I collect 6 gold. 2 off the plot, 4 off the bonuses. My hand's full of cards from counting coppers. And we got Tyrion duplicated. So he should stick around a little while longer. Drop a merchant on the board and use it to reduce the cost of. And it looks like we got a brothel at him. And which is perfect since Jamie can't attack me now that there was no gold saved by Simon on the other side of the board. And we got to seal the hand on Tywin.
Start challenges.
Yeah, it looks like I got this game locked down.
Good challenges.
Yeah, all on the 2-claim intrigue and put to the sword play. Looks like this game might be determined right from that point. When Tywin gets sealed of the hand, it's a tough go, especially when your opponent on the other side has Tywin going. Now with the seal of the hand on him. Unless he can do the 7 gold things I do for love, or things they do for love, bounce back to the hand like he did last game. I see this being quite trouble. So I'm deciding what to do here. He's in a pickle, that's for sure. My opinion, you should just pass and play defensively. Try to stop me from accelerating too close to winning here or winning. I'm at 7 power. I don't think I could get it, but it's debating doing a power challenge.
I will stealth Cersei and go after these 2.
Intrigue of 6 or power? Intrigue?
Intrigue.
So intrigue of 6 with the Courtesan and Tyrion. And just remind him to collect his gold there off Tyrion.
Yeah. I should have thrown Jamie in. Oh, whatever.
So I'm nice like that.
I'll throw Jamie in.
Don't want him to miss his reaction there. I'd feel a little bad by winning on just my opponent. Forgetting reactions. I'm that type of player. I don't know. It's my weakness. That's my weakness. But I try to have people have a good time. I don't want to win on mistake or basically missed triggers. That's kind of silly. I know they are optional, but you're obviously not going to choose to say no to Tyrion's gold. Like, who does that? But when loot comes out, maybe that might be an option that people want to exercise there.
Block with 2.
Alright.
You win. Any reactions to winning?
Nope.
So I block with the Courtesan to stop the unopposed power. There goes another Tears of List. And Jamie stood, so he threw Jamie in there too. And now Jamie's standing from Seal the Hand. So over to my challenges. So was about to do Cersei there, and then I realized Jamie's a 5-string, and you can just block that Intrigue fully. And that's not what I want right now.
So, Intrigue, Stealth, Jamie. 8.
So Intrigue challenge to 8, Stealth and Jamie. 2 gold off Tyrion.
Get your money, get your money.
Doesn't matter. You got it.
So pull reaction, draw card. Unopposed power. Claim of 2.
And I got a Tears of List and a Treachery out of his hand.
Let's go military 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So military 10 with Tywin.
So unopposed.
And he's... Is he going to block here?
You're going to get power. It's not going to matter. I will do Dominance, but she'll... yeah, alright, so I will not oppose it.
So unopposed power.
No reactions. Unopposed. Claim renown on Tywin.
Looks like I'm up to 10 there with the Renown on Tywin.
Power challenge. 10 again.
And we have a power challenge.
I will concede.
Looks like it's unopposed. Simon concedes in the 3rd round. So I take the Rochester, New York Store Championship for Game of Thrones 2nd Edition. Got my plaque, got my bye, first tournament of the year, and I win it. Feel pretty good about that. Thanks to the guys at Millennium Games for hosting us there and running that tournament. Thanks for Simon for playing me on camera there. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next series. We got another Store Championship series coming up after this from Face to Face Games in Toronto, so make sure you check that out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.